I'm just traveling, traveling, traveling. I'm just traveling through.
Hi, welcome back to Transline Hollywood with...
I'm Suzanne.
And Camille. Here we are. So we're going to continue that last conversation just because that's what we appear to be doing, is continuing conversations. We're just doing, parts of 1, 2, 3, 4. Who knows how many parts this one will be, because this is quite a big topic. So we're up to, you've just told your sister that you are a trans person. So my next question is, has your sister seen you as Suzanne?
Once. We can't, actually, my youngest niece and I, she wanted to go to some club, so she wanted me to dress up, and so I did, and we were at my sister's house, and my sister was out at a party. They weren't supposed to be back. They were at the country club or someplace. They weren't supposed to be back. They came back early, and so I'm now standing in the front lawn with 3 of my nieces and my sister and her husband, the Brahma Bull, show up, and luckily he's had a few scotches, so he's a little drunk. And so he's just getting the biggest kick out of this, because he said, how did he put it? He said, he later told me in a moment, like years later, he said, it's your genes on your side of the family that made Kim the way she is. I said, shut up. You can't talk about your daughter, my niece, like that. So I was always busting his chops every time he did something nasty, which was a lot of times. But anyway, they drove up, and he got out, and he was all like laughing and pointing and making fun of me, but he wanted a picture. So we posed for a picture. Me, my brother-in-law right here, me, niece, and another niece. And the photographer taking the picture, got it all lined up, ready to take the picture. And then my brother-in-law just put his arm right on my breast. A pig. The guy was a pig. And one of my nieces went over and said, Dad, get your hands off her! So,
but where was your sister in all this?
Well, she took one look, and she dropped her husband off and backed out of the driveway and went away.
So she wouldn't get out of the car?
No, she would not. She would not stay. She couldn't handle it.
And what did you think? I mean, how did?
No, I was relieved that she left, because I didn't want to have to deal with, anything. I didn't want to deal with her. Besides, I'm going out with my nieces. We're going to go have fun. So I didn't want to deal with that negative aspect of it. So I didn't. And she didn't come back, so it was fine.
So going back to the original question about shame, did that shame then go, even though you knew she didn't accept you?
No. When I go back, it returns a little bit, because that's just the way it is.
Right.
Because she doesn't really accept it. She says she does, but she doesn't. So. But I can make jokes, and I can talk about, the next time I get married, I'm wearing the dress. That kind of stuff.
And what does she do? Does she pretend not to hear?
No, she laughs. I mean, she laughs.
So she does laugh.
She laughs at all the jokes I make. I mean, I make a lot of jokes. I mean, you learn to use humor. It's part of the armor. Humor is part of the armor. If you can get them laughing with you, they won't be laughing at you. Maybe.
So your sister somewhat accepts the situation, and she's never disowned you. I mean,
Oh no, never. And she loves me. I love her, but it's not really comfortable for me to be around her too much, But it is what it is. So you deal with it.
I think maybe for some of the people out there, it's dealing with the shame, isn't it? Is that the thing that eats away at you the most as a trans person? And if you try hard enough, it can go?
I don't feel any shame. I'm basically inhibited from being my total self. So I have to play the game like I had to play years before. But occasionally, I'll get that vibe from my sister that she's ashamed.
So she's ashamed. So what it sounds like is that you aren't ashamed of who you are anymore,
Right.
but when you go to Tennessee, you are probably
or home or around the family, no matter where we are in the
that
world.
you become ashamed that you can't be yourself. It's not that you actually have shame about yourself anymore.
That's true. I do not have shame about myself, but I feel that she feels ashamed.
So I think the thing is, so you know, the shame does go. It does, and it has for you. What sort of parting words can we leave with people who do feel the shame?
Well, when you finally come out to your family and your friends, I mean, you have to face the possibility of rejection. And luckily, I didn't have total rejection. I had complete acceptance. Everybody's been fantastic, except my sister's been, the way she is. But that's how she has to deal with it.
So it's better to come out than not come out, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's better psychologically and physically, health-wise. It's much better to free yourself from carrying that burden of shame around with you.
So honesty, it sounds like, even though you may not want to hear what the other people have to say, that you're being honest too, but at least you're being honest with yourself. Welcome to Transline Hollywood yet again. Please come back. Questions. We're here, hopefully, to...
Babylon.
And words of wisdom. That's it, words of wisdom.
We hope.
Translinehollywood.com. Please come back. Thank you very much.
Bye.
I'm just
Bye.
traveling. I'm just traveling